So it's just basically showing the location.
So the name of the documentary was Hard Times.
Hard Times, Lost on Long Island.
Lost on Long Island. And so the majority of these people had lost their jobs or couldn't find a job, or
Some of them, they couldn't. No, they lost their jobs and then they couldn't find it. They couldn't find work. Like they wouldn't get hired anywhere.
so are they? I mean, from what I
And some of them, like one of them was a teacher, one of them was a stock, like in Wall Street. But see, he had that. He was like 60, but he had that job since he was young, and that's when he said they was picking up people to come work for them off the street. You didn't have to go to school or none of that to be,
Right.
to work on
and
Wall
then
Street.
people that had education were taking a spot basically.
Basically, I guess. I mean, yeah, younger people, like basically. Then one of them was saying that he was training people, but he was basically training people to take his job.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, that's how he felt. I don't know if that was like factual,
Right.
Yeah. So it just made me. It just made me think about life, my life. That's why I felt like it was real. I wanted to wake you up, but I felt like it was real. I'm just looking like these people really complaining, like they praying to God and they got their beads and all this stuff when nobody ever mentioned. They, of course they showed protesters and shit, of course. But nobody ever mentioned starting their own business or like stepping out on a limb and like selling something. Like nobody mentioned sales. Nobody mentioned chutzpah, even though it's like a Jewish term. Yeah. Nobody mentioned.
It's a lot of Jewish business owners in that
right.
area.
Like nobody, but see, that's the day. It was like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it was like that mediocre thinking or not thinking outside the box, or I don't know if they were readers or I don't know. It's just because I don't want to feel like it was like I'm judging them, but it just felt like they was dummies. Like they just
was
average. It was
completely their fault.
Yeah, like it was just like, what the fuck are you complaining for? Like this is America. You stay right there in New York. You know what I'm saying? Yes. No. Yeah. So I don't know, like it just felt like shit. They could have did something.
They weren't action people. They could just kept on asking for something to fall out the sky.
I mean, basically.
And then
because they was taught that, right? They was taught to pray about it and all that.
And I also heard somebody say, "We had the dream, we lived the dream, and now the dream is over." I heard somebody say that. And
so basically, with those people, they went to college together and they married right after college, and he was a doctor but a chiropractor, so his business was slow. And she was a teacher, and she got laid off. I think she was a third grade teacher. I don't know how long it was. It was like a few months or maybe like a year or something. About what we do every day, and we get out here and make it happen.
every day.
We not sit back complaining, even though they older. You know, some of us 60 and stuff, but I mean, I just don't, I don't know. I'm not a 60-year-old man or whatever, and I haven't worked 30 years of my life and shit, and I'm glad I didn't, because then I realized that that's not the way, you feel me? So I'm glad I didn't do that shit. Like, I'm glad I didn't, wait and shit,
Yeah, but it's like she said the dream was over, like it was out of her hands, like she had no control of it, like there was nothing she could do about it but sit back and pray, and that's really what I got from what she had said. It was like it was just given to them and it was taken away, but it really was them. Like they let.
I mean, because that's America for you though. So basically, what I'm saying is America teach you that, and then when you in that struggle, when you in that box of you can't find work, you can't eat, you can't pay your bill, then it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like they leave you out the dry. So then then you have people out here who getting it, who hustling, even if they illegal, then they get mad at them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like right now, this is one of the best hustles I could ever think of. Like to make, money and don't have to worry about the police right now. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's something you really love to do. But I always gonna go back to dope anyway, like distinguishing your own personal endowment, distinguishing one's personal endowment. Back then I thought it was from a higher power, but it is like from you, and you you find your niche. You know,
find something that you can create,
and you sell it. Nobody was in sales though. Like nobody could actually be like, I was in sales.
What were most of the careers that these people were getting laid off from again?
I told you, like, what was it, Wall Street? What was a teacher?
What was it, Wall Street?
Yeah, but he wasn't like, he was up too. He said he had finally hit the 100,000 mark, $100,000 mark, and he was working there for like a long time. But he was, taking care of his family off that shit, cause whiteys and shit, they, credit be okay. They probably pay their credit card sometimes, and but when I think about myself, I feel like we just gotta have cash, and I'm gonna pay my bills though. But yeah, so that's why I said, like, it's like
people want to go back to doing that same shit to this day. Like, people send their kids to school to end up like that.
Right.
But they be like, man, I make sure I send my kids to school. They probably even think like that. And you just like, man, you about to send your kids to the same cycle that you just went through.
But and nobody even mentioned that though. Nobody, not even on the statistics that they were showing, as far as like, nobody said about business owning or having something to sell on the side, or if his wife was baking cakes and calling people to buy them, people who are employed. Like, she probably could have baked some food and went around her neighborhood. Yeah, or went around her neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, and try to sell them.
What do you think stopped her?
Thought process, man, mentality, shit. Mentality is everything, man.
An appearance of everything being okay too, where they have too much pride. They don't want to go to